Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
You need to get on Ultimate Team. I say you need to get on that Ultimate Team.
A new season of NFL football is here.
Yeah, you kind of got to spend money, but not all the time do you got to spend money, but yeah.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Right.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Nah, they be doing out of position on that mutt. So, like, you be having people who play linebacker be playing quarterback. And they be trill as hell. Yeah, they be super trill. Calvin.
Oh, man, coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Yep, that's how it be.
Second down.
Bruh, Stroud, why your pass so late?
His career is intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
I look like I'm gonna have the issue that I had with Lawrence last Madden, where I felt like all his passes was late, like delayed. I just played with Trevor Lawrence in another league, and his release is way better. And then in this one, damn, his CJ Stroud got that release that Lawrence had last Madden. It's kind of delayed, bro. Nah, I don't be giving a fuck about that practice shit. I'm still gonna win the game. But he'll be alright. It just sucks because it was his first pass, and he got picked. I picked off his first pass. His first play, I picked his ass off, and then 2 plays later, I threw an interception on a drag route. Yeah, bro.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning of the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Yeah. I picked him off in first play of the game.
Something else.
Yeah, I'm still gonna whoop his ass. I don't care how decent he is. I'm gonna beat him. With the Ravens. I might have CJ Stroud. Nice as fuck, bro. I'm trying to get rookie of the year with him. Yep. He just ran through. He just ran through the offensive lineman. That's weird, bro. That's so weird. I can't.
We saw him running with the 49ers, what he was able to do with that defense. Charles, what do you think he brings to the table for these Texans?
He brings football intelligence. He brings enthusiasm.
Good one. Good one. Yeah, I got him. He killed him.
56 yards. A chance for their first points of this
Florida boy. He probably from Jacksonville or some whack ass shit like that. This nigga, Florida boy. I know he from Florida. Probably from like Duval. Yeah, I'm from Florida too. You don't need to advertise that shit. Florida boy. From Florida. Yeah, he a trash talker, bro. I know he your buddy.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 25.
I'm gonna win my game and keep that shit moving. I said I'm gonna win my game and keep that shit moving.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin first.
Bro, Dobbs got injured. He ruptured his Achilles, man. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers had a ruptured Achilles too.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Yeah.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football.
Zach Wilson didn't look too bad though. He don't look like he ready, but he don't look as bad as he did last year. So yeah, not yet. You're right, not yet.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
You say what now?
Not much happening offensively.
Yeah, you do.
Early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units.
But that's Daniel Jones, bro. He booty.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
I was gonna say, bro, that should have been a pick. But they tried to rob me out of an INT, now.
And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
I would take Daniel Jones over Zach Wilson.
You say you're gonna take Daniel Jones?
I said I would take Daniel Jones.
Well, yeah, of course. Based off of what he did last year.
Pierce now up the middle. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Stroud sets up the play action.
Right.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back of the 24. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision.
But he was back there, but that D-line, he playing QB contain.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay.
Yeah, that's that QB contain bullshit. And it's the Ravens. Their defense is rated like an 87 or something like that.
They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout.
It's just how it is. I ain't worried too much about it.
This first quarter.
I ain't worried about it, coach.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now. On 3rd and 8. Stroud on 3rd down now. Under pressure.
I'm gonna kill that defense. That shit that he's doing that zero blitz. He gonna send pressure. I see that. I missed that wide right. Yeah, on defense, yeah. I'm gonna run that bitch down his throat.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, but sometimes that pressure don't get there.
Set to get going. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
Sometimes they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving into more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What
all right, bro.
So far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Jackson now. That is incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. Now meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down.
About 0 for 6, dog.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Here's Stroud. The quick slant caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. The second down throw now from Stroud. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run through it with Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Damian Pierce, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with an extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Play action. Now Jackson.
Good defense.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 17-7 to score on EA Sports. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he bats it away. And it
catch that.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not
too big, first of all.
So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Another throw on 2nd down. This one incomplete as well.
That blitz getting I wouldn't say that much.
Incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is for the linebackers usually apply first level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid.
Come on, bro. What's happening? What was that?
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. They'll run here with Pierce. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first
come on.
in the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Baltimore.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Fighting down past the 45. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And lead down to 10, 24-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at
This game is so weird. He made the play, but he was already on the game.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Bad pass,
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Bad pass. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
No, we changed it. 13.
Now Jackson to throw on second down. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now third down and 6 to go. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On third down, Jackson steps away to his left. Lamar Jackson seems a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. And we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. To throw is Jackson. And coughed it up.
Thank you.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's too early to figure out what adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. Thinking that going to give up more points and put further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Fourth down. Here's Stroud. That is caught. He's got the first down and more than that. Shoves him aside. Nico Collins. Touchdown. Houston. Nico Collins. 76 yards. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 37-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 85 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Dobbins with a typical strong run, and 3 years in, you still feel like you haven't seen all he can be as a pro. Injuries wiped out 2021 and part of 2022. But when he's out there and healthy, he can be electric.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Underneath here to Hill. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Jackson on 1st down. A dump off now to Hill. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. He got 29 yards that time. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Dobbins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stroud to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Change it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They go play action with Jackson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Texans on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Throwing now is Stroud. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key is going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. They're changing this at the line. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And he's got Jordan complete right side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now Jackson back into his end zone. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. But no help there as they'll get to him at the 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down. Play action. It's Jackson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by David Ojabo. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Jackson's throw brought in here by Bateman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Jackson to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this deep.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdote.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A CD always a little extra.
First off, my name Toe, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the Southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped at all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broken, barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way up. Long ways from the days I these valet stores couldn't pay. Nowadays, all the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks from Mercedes. I resage Chukwueze, then my babies. Label hit be trying to sway me, pay me. Wrote the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me, I kill everything innately. At the helm of the mothership of drip, you can see me leaking. Shh, be quiet, a real speaking. Voice of God, every word I jot, feel the spirit breathing. Best new artist, but the way I cook, very seasoned. Everything around me moving, like